Welcome to my world, everyone. This is Like It or Not with Michael Lane, and Michael Lane is who I be. I'm coming to you from the Hood Dungeon. It's pretty cold out there, man. I'm going to head back on out there because I have a show to do, but I have to break it down, man. I have to give a very special love shout to the Reverend William Owen. Reverend William Owen was on Sean Hannity's show last night, and he spoke nothing but the truth. I'm going to talk deeper on that on my show uh, on Smack Tongue Radio, smacktongue.com at 8 p.m. Eastern. Check this out, y'all. Check this out. Uh, the Reverend William Owen called the president and Eric Holder a king. And he said that this King Holder, or Eric Withholder, should be impeached. Actually, both Obama and Holder should not be impeached. They should be locked up. They should be thrown in Gitmo. So I kind of disagree, but yet I agree. I agree something should happen. But I agree jail time should be was happening because they committed crimes, both of them. Eric Holder lied under oath. He committed the crime with Fast and Furious. He is overreaching his powers by telling states' attorneys that they should choose their battles. Uh, you know what I mean? Like, fight for certain rights, change certain things. Can't do that. But anyway, Eric Withholder is doing all that. All in the name of homosexuality. That's it, just homosexuality. Uh, but anyway, this is my point. I want everybody to think about this. People are talking about this president is going far and beyond what any president has done. He is disrespecting, ignoring the Constitution. But I've been crying that for the longest. And many of my other brothers, including the Doctor of Common Sense E.T. Williams, and Pastor James David Manning, and Alex Jones, and so many other people that's been screaming this and screaming it for so long. Uh, but check it. I'm going to take you back, way back, sort of, before his so-called re-election, Obama's re-election. And I want you to think about what he said to outgoing president of Russia, Dmitry Medvedev. Now, he told Dmitry Medvedev when he thought that his mic was shut off, he told him, and he specifically said this. He said, now, this is my last election. After that, I will have more flexibility. Now, that raised a lot of eyebrows, but I don't think people really caught the full thing that he really said. Now, he said that he will have more flexibility, which is what's happening now. He doesn't want to go through the congressional process. He wants to change law over and over and over. He's overreaching the job of the executive branch. We all know that even though he is the so-called leader of the free world, he shouldn't be, but he's the leader of the free world, but yet breaking all kinds of laws. You still have to follow the law. Even the president is not above the law. But check this out. The president said that this is my last election. When I do, after that, catch that. He said after that. He didn't say if I win. He said after that, I will have more flexibility. This is my last election. After that, I have more flexibility. After that, he didn't say if. He didn't say a possibility. I may lose. That is proof to me. I look at things deep. That to me is proof right there that he knew about the IRS, what's going on with that so-called scandal. No, it was a crime. He knew what was going on then. He didn't find out the same time we did watching the news. He knew it. He knew he was rigging. He knew about the voter ID. The law wasn't in effect, so he could sneak illegals to vote. He can sneak people to vote multiple times, and also he can have dead people vote. So all this stuff was going on, and plus the conservative voices were being stifled. He knew it. He knew he was going to rig the election. He said, I won. That's proof right there. Nobody says, well, hopefully, this is what any normal guy would say. We're going to go through an election. Hopefully, if I win, I will come back and we can work even a little more. Because if I win, I would then have a second term. No, he didn't say that. He said after that, this is my last election. After that, I'm going to have more flexibility. Now, let me go back again. One more point before I get out of here. He said, this is my last election. Think about what this crook said. Now, listen to me. Get your mind off of the liberal plantation and come to the middle for a minute. Listen to what this crook said. He said, this is my last election. He didn't say this is going to be my last term. He said, this is my last election. After the election, he didn't say his last term. Because if he implement martial law, there won't be an election, but there can be another term. Oh, y'all ain't listening to me? Y'all got to look deep into what he said, y'all. Come on now. He said, this is my last election, not my final term. He knew he was going to have that flexibility. He got away with so many crimes, it's unbelievable. He even got away with putting out a forged document. And then you got Bill O'Reilly sticking up for him, defending him, when he purposely presented a false document. You or I, we have to show our birth certificate. Why is it such a damn secret? You ask me, I'll present it to you with no problem. There we go. But listen to the words carefully. Just stop and think. And break down every word. See, because that's what scared me back then. See, we weren't looking deep. A lot of us weren't. We weren't looking deep into things. You have to really dissect what this man is saying. He's no dummy. All right, he's a crook. He think all of you all are stupid. A lot of you all are. But he's no dummy. He said, this is my last election. Then he said, after that, he didn't want to question about winning. Maybe, hopefully. No, he knew it. Because he knew that the wheels were set in motion. He knew that people like Ben Carson, he knew that conservative groups, he knew that the Tea Party groups, they were being stifled, they were being stopped, they were being halted because he was performing criminal acts. If they were so innocent, why did Lois Lerner turn around and say, I've done nothing wrong, but I plead the fifth? And the president doesn't ever come up with a new lie. Stop saying I just found out the same time you did. In every criminal act, so-called scandal, yeah, they're phony scandals, but they're real crimes. I don't give a damn if you never like me. I'm telling the truth. Think about it. Stop being fooled. I'm sick of people dancing and doing a little happy chop in the liberal plantation. I'm a really nice guy. Deep down, I'm a nice guy. I'm a very nice dude. I'm very easy to get along with. But I can't stand stupidity. Wise up and rise up. Martial law is going to be a possibility. You watch what I say. Listen to this. I'll be shocked if it didn't happen. But he's sure going to think about it. If it doesn't happen, news are going to circulate that he's thinking about martial law. And he's going to think about, like, no election and nothing, I'm going to dictate. Let me do this show. Hey, I love y'all, man. Thank you all for your support. Stand up, patriots. And if you're not, come on to our side. There's a lot of Democrats out there, man. A lot of liberals, man. You are fed up. You are fed up with this. Hey, there's the conservative side for you, man. You don't have to be Republicans. You can go to the libertarian side. You can come to just the conservative side. Some of y'all frustrated. Come to the Tea Party. I'm a Tea Party member. I'm a former Democrat, man. I found out the truth about these people, and it's not pretty. It's dangerous. We welcome you with open arms. You don't have to be caught and tainted and caught up in this mess. The Democratic Party is far gone. There's a new definition of liberals out here. The liberals has a brand new definition. Ain't no turning back. It is flat out demonic. It is flat out for the work and the will of Satan himself. If you don't believe me, look how they're attacking Jesus Christ like he's some kind of bum off the street. Get away from the madness. Let's just come together as common sense Americans. Because I'm a Tea Party constitutional conservative, but I can turn around. I say this every day. Screw both parties. I'm not about political parties. I'm about America. You should be too. Because if you're about America, you're about Americans. And if you're about Americans, you're about the foundation of America. And you know what the foundation of America is? The Constitution. You have a foreigner in the White House that has no respect for that. At least Jimmy Carter loved America. Love y'all. I'm up and I'm out of here. Join me on my show. Love y'all, man. Like it or not.